Saving the bees. Bees are a familiar sight on a warm summer's day. But did you know they're essential to our daily lives? There are around 20,000 different species of bees. They live all around the world except for Antarctica, in areas where there are flowering plants. These plants provide food for the bees, and the bees pollinate the plants. A bee's long tongue gives it the capability to eat both pollen and nectar from flowers, nectar for energy and pollen for protein. As bees move from one flower to another, they move pollen from the male part of a flower to the female part, so the flower can then produce fruit and seeds. Unfortunately, over the last few decades, the number of honeybees has decreased significantly. How did this happen? There are several possible reasons for this decrease. Bees' lack of resistance to new viruses, pollution, changes in the weather, the chemicals called pesticides that farmers put on plants, and the building of more towns and cities, which reduces the areas where flowering plants grow. So, why is the decrease in the number of bees important? Around 33% of what we eat every day comes from plants that are pollinated by bees, including fruits such as cherries and oranges, nuts, coffee plants, and the cereals that farmers feed their cows. These are the same cows that give us milk and beef. Without bees, there would be a huge shortage of some foods, or none at all. Governments around the world are so worried about the bee situation that they're spending more money on research. But ordinary people can help by growing bee-friendly plants in our gardens. We can donate a percentage of our income to bee charities or volunteer to become beekeepers ourselves. Scientist Albert Einstein once said that if bees die out, humans will die out just 4 years later. We're fortunate that the bee situation in the world today is far from this bad. But his words are a good reminder of how important the bee is in sustaining human life.